Where are my people? Hey, Zoe. Hi, I missed you. Oh, you have a new profile picture? It looks like an anime character. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Hi, Amy. Oh, Amy, you need to resubscribe. I have some problems with your email. Sorry for that. Hi, Gwen. Nice to see you. Oh, I missed you guys so much. Oh, I was just working the whole week. But I was excited for Tuesday to finally come along. Hi, Elias. How are you today? I'm very well, thank you. A little bit shattered because I've literally been working in retail for the last couple of days, but really well. Zoe says, I have school stuff that I haven't been on. That's why I haven't been on. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. Everything is recorded. Sylvia! Hi, Sylvia. Do you have a little brain workout session after your yoga session? Hillbilly Trapeze joined us. Hi. Guys, I missed you so much, and I have the best news ever for you. So our little community here apparently had some big ripple effects, which I'm so proud of, and I want to share with you. But before I do that, I'm going to wait for a couple more people. Bambi joined us. Hi, Bambi. How are you? Oscar joined us. Hi, Oscar. How are you? Nice to see you. All the way. Yeah. I mean, I almost forget my favorite thing when we start. Tell me quickly where you are in the world to see how connected we are. I'm in London. Where are you? Amy, hey, lovely. I can't get the sound to work on my phone. I'll have to watch later. Hope you're well. No problem. Yay. Okay. Just gonna give you sign language. I love you, Amy. Amy is a costume designer. Spicy Boho joined us. Hi, nice to meet you. We have burlesque people in here, a lot of creative, beautiful, beautiful people. Oh, guys, I missed you. How are you, Bambi? How are you plodding along at home? We are on week 3 of lockdown here in London. Still not losing my mind. So proud of myself. Let's see how long we have to stay in lockdown. I think everywhere in the world we're on different weeks of lockdown, right? I think France, you are week number 4. Yeah, tell me how you are, guys, and what you have been up to. Deep in the woods in Quebec. Oh, that's nice. Deep in the woods. I'm deep in the city. Hi, Veronica. Veronica is in Italy, right? Veronica is a beautiful performer and body painter. Worked many years ago together. Tidewire dancer just joined us. Ronja, hi. I missed you so much. Canada has been on lockdown since 2nd week of March. Okay, 2nd week of March. We are in the 1st week of April, so that is also week 3. Am I right? Athena Loire joined us. Athena, nice to meet you. Where are you in the world? Tell us. Are you a creative? Maybe you are a burlesque performer. I'm trying to guess from your profile picture. I can be completely wrong. Let us know. Whoop whoop, educate me. Yes, I have something so cool for us today. I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes. And for the people that just joined, I have amazing news for everyone because our little community here. Hey, Miss Lavelle, nice to see you again. Hi. Our little community has some big ripple effects, and it's because all of you are showing up for this, and because we apparently will create something really, really good. So I'm excited to share this with you. Hey, lovely. I'm a burlesque performer, London-based. Ooh, that's good to know. Then hello, neighbor. Hello, lockdown neighbor. Yeah. Miss Lavelle, I don't remember exactly what you do, but let us know. Miss Lavelle, where are you in the world? Ronja is in Holland, right? Skirly just joined. Hi, nice to meet you. We are just starting. You haven't missed anything. I'm still holding back with my exciting news. I mean, at least for me, I don't know how you are going to be inspired. Ireland. Yes, you're right. You said this before. All the way from Ireland, Miss Lavelle. Thanks for coming back. It has been so strange for me not to be with you every day at 2:00. This was my favorite time in the day. So now I'm overexcited, like an overexcited puppy today. So if I speak too fast, let me know. Burlesque performer, comedian, Miss Lavelle. Ooh, that's exciting. Do you do a mix or is it separate? Tight wire dancer gives me a little beep beep. Party. It is 2:00. Listen, guys, I'm not gonna lose any time today. We have only 1 hour once a week. So let's dive right in. Like usual, for the people that are new here, grab yourself a pen and paper and get ready to scribble down all your notes. So later you can take action on what you learned. For anyone that has not been here ever before, this is Let Me Educate You, a beautiful project born in a crisis to connect our hearts with our arts and to keep moving while we have to sit at home. My name is Ulrike, and I'm a professional cabaret and circus performer. I am a world-known Marlene Dietrich tribute artist, my favorite thing in the world. And I'm also since recently a performer and producer, a director and producer of shows in London. But above all of this, and most importantly, I'm an absolute business passionate, and to the extent that I actually became a business and life coach. And I'm here to share my industry knowledge with you. I always wanted to do that, and I feel right now it's the time. So I've been set up this website and this weekly calls now every week on Tuesday at 2:00. You can find me here soon on a different platform. I'm going to tell you more about this later. We have been talking about websites. We have been talking about mindsets. We have been talking about knowing your ideal customer. So quite a lot of business related things that we as artists maybe think don't apply to us. And I'm happy to prove you wrong in every single one of them. Fabio, nice to see you again. Long time no see. Felicity just joined us. Hi, Felicity. I missed you. Felicity is also a burlesque performer, very good friend and colleague of mine. And also, before we go straight into the topic from today, thank you for your support. It's people have donated over at my little page at Ko-fi, where you can buy me a coffee to help me keep this project alive and make it grow. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It felt it felt like this is worth it, and it's really worth my time and my energy. And it felt like I don't have to do it alone, and which is a good result from this community. So thank you very much. I think Johnny is live, just joined. Johnny, how are you? Thanks for joining us. I think if it's the Johnny that I think we went to school together. Ricardo joined us. Hi, nice to see you. So I will not be able to hold this news until the end of the call. Felicity, you have not been here, but I just told everyone, our little community, our little project that was just supposed to be like a little get us over the hard time kind of project. No. It's our ripple effect into the world, not just in a little bit, but into the world has been incredible. So what happened, first of all, that many people approached me just in messages or calling or giving me feedback from people that I haven't heard of in ages, or I had no idea they're aware of the work that I do. A good friend of mine and a colleague is a writer, and there have been 2 magazines that might wanted to feature our little project. So the first interview I had was 5 days ago, I think. So it was a 1-hour interview about let me educate you, and I told him all about you guys and how amazing you are and how great you stay connected to your work and how we built this together over this time. So stay tuned. There's going to be an article about our little project in you probably know it. It's like one of the biggest websites. It's the Theater Life. They say what they said in the description is the ultimate platform for the live entertainment and theater industry. So this was amazing. And they asked great questions, and I can't wait to share this with you once the article is out. So thank you for making this project so much more than what we thought it is. And I think it will last a long time, and this is just the beginning. That's awesome. Congratulations. Damn, that's wicked. Yes. Heart. Yes, I know. But it's you guys, because, I could talk to a screen all day long and it wouldn't make a difference. Lucy, hi. But you show up. And most importantly, you show up for yourself every day. And that's all I want. So it's a win situation. And yeah, of course, I'm going to send this to you. Whoever's on my email list will immediately get this article and see our amazing work. So this was the best thing for me over the last week. For anyone that followed the last sessions, I got the job. I work in retail now 6 days a week, but I got Tuesdays off so I can stay with you guys. That's my favorite day off. Silmorthing, hiya, how are you? Hi Lucy, how are you doing? Yeah, I guess we have only 15 minutes left. We have only a 1-hour slot. So what we're gonna do today, a couple of people have asked me to go a little bit more into detail when it comes to websites, because I know websites is maybe not the most favorite topic, but we all kind of know it's one of the most important ones and the most challenging to tackle. There seems to be so many areas that are really hard to understand. First is the technical one, then what's supposed to be on a website, how do I write a good copy, what videos, blah, everything. How's this supposed to work? And this is not only if you're just a solo performer. This is if you sell products. This is if you have a company, if you have an agency. There's certain things that need to be on a website. In previous videos, we covered already what a website should do for you. So the basics of that a website is there to make sales and to get people's names and emails. So you have a list. So you to grow your email list, and it's there to build trust, because it rarely happens that anyone buys from you when they go for the first time on your website. So it's there to build trust, generate sales, and to capture the emails and names of your potential customers. Very important. Sugar Hoops just joined us. Nice to see you. Harunzam just joined us. Hi. Nice to see you. So today we're going to talk about something that most of you for sure have used and have benefited from, but maybe had no idea that if you would have this knowledge on how to do this and apply it to your own website, you would be able to build trust and to connect so much better to your clients, and also eventually make much more sales. Chastity, there you are. Nice to see you. I'm going to repeat my most amazing news that we just had to do in the end really quickly for the people that didn't hear it. So this thing that I'm talking about is called an opt-in offer. Has anyone ever heard something of what an opt-in offer is? That is usually when the silence happens. Beep. I know. An opt-in offer is a very businessy term. How we can call it, or it's another term, it's a freebie. It's something we can give free. Nope. So it just exactly. So an opt-in offer is basically something relevant and valuable that you give to your client in exchange for their name and email list. That's what it is. It's an exchange of something relevant and valuable to your customer in exchange for their name and email. Because, as I said before, the most important thing that your website has to do is to build your list so you can build the trust over time and eventually convert them into buying your beautiful product, service, act, song, concert tickets, whatever it is that you do, to buy that from you. But of course, before you buy from someone, you need to trust them and you need to understand their vibe, if they're professional. Lotta! Hi! One of my best friends just joined us for the first time. Yay! So that's what an opt-in offer does. You might have, I'm sure, all the newsletters that you get in your email box, that's because you opted in somewhere on a website. These opt-ins can have a lot of different shapes and forms. It can be that just before you want to leave the website, a little window pops up and tells, yeah, please subscribe and make use of, maybe you get free shipping if you check out now. Then it can be, one that I saw recently was like what's it called? An all page layover. So basically out of nowhere, it seems to cover the whole page of your laptop and ask you for your email address and name in exchange for maybe an audiobook or a free PDF or a video tutorial. Excuse me. We're going to speak a little bit later about what kind of types you can maybe use for your service or whatever it is that you create. Bruiser Pro Westler just joined us. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you here before, I think, so welcome. So basically, there's so many things that an opt-in offer could be. As I said, it could be a PDF that you created. It could be a trial form, a service, an audio lesson, a video tutorial. It could be, I've done a couple of them when I was just starting out, because I'm telling you, you have to be creative, and it maybe doesn't work every time, but that's why we use analytics to see what works and what doesn't work. So what a freebie does, it creates trust. It creates trust with your customer. And if you do really well with your freebie, it can lead to something very, very powerful. For example, if someone opts into your freebie, basically gives you your email and name, and they love it so much and say, this is really great, and they tell some of their friends, then the most powerful thing, so they say, hey, you should opt in there, because then this is what you're going to get for free. This is really amazing what she does. I love this. Then the most powerful form of marketing is taking place, which is word of mouth. Beyond and above all marketing that we can do with our website, with our social media, with Facebook, with anything, is word of mouth. So you want to create an opt-in offer that people love so much, that make them fall in love with you, with your product, that they just want to share and tell other people about. That's how amazing this thing that you give completely for free and without a malicious kind of, I want to sell you something. No, what you want to do is to really, really anticipate and understand your ICA, your ideal customer avatar. If you don't know what that is, go over to the website. There's just one session only to understand your ideal customer. So knowing who that ideal customer is, you will then be able to create this beautiful, beautiful freebie that helps them to completely for free experience you and your company, which is incredible. You know, it's like we have the chance to go into a store and to walk around and get a feel for it, the vibe, the tone, how professional is this. This is what you do with an opt-in. It's not some selly kind of way of or to be annoying. There are really badly made opt-in offers that basically they don't actually give you something you want, or maybe if it's something that you don't want, then maybe you are not the perfect customer for this brand as well. So it is for your customer a completely no risk experience, which is a great way when, especially us performers, I mean, of course they can look at our video, but you know that so many, I'm just for performers, but a website, they don't have the chance, especially if it's a service, to just give it a try. We all want to try first before we buy. And this can be quite tricky, but it's absolutely possible. I'm saying that within the performer world and within the entertainment industry, it's not used as much yet, but it's just because it's a little bit harder for us in the beginning. But once you crack this and once you make it work for you, which is the question I want you to ask yourself for everything you learn here, how can this work for me? Once you've done that, you've unlocked a really, really powerful tool used in any kind of industry, in any kind of business, to really nourish and build relationships with your clients. And I don't understand why we should not do this. Okay, so we just have to do it differently, and we're going to speak a little bit later about how we can do that differently. And of course, I mean, we are in business, so a good opt-in offer also generates this curiosity and this interest for the things that you actually sell. It's not like a secret guide way, but you send them and you direct them in the way of your sales path. Does this make sense so far to everyone? Give me a little wave if you have any questions or if you're completely lost. If I don't hear anything, no problem. Hey, Anna. Hi, Jaspers. Hey, Isabel. Oh, so many more people joined. Hi. The good thing also about a freebie on your website, an opt-in offer, yes, great, is that I said the most important thing for your website is to build your list, to get this amazing team of people that you work with. And this is happening for free 24/7. This can happen any time of the day on your website without you actually having to do anything. Yay! Thank you for giving me a little feedback. That's good. Cool. Then I'm just going to continue. If you have any questions throughout this, just make a note. There will be a little moment in the end where you can just ask me quickly some questions, okay? So the main thing about that you want to keep in mind when you later going to create your own first opt-in, which is really exciting and actually quite creative and fun, come from a place of compassion, generosity, and service. You really want to think, how can I take this resistance between me and my client away? How can I help my subscriber, my visitor, to get a little bit closer to that thing that they really would benefit from? There's a couple of do's and don'ts for opt-ins. To do what you want to do, you want to be super crystal clear on what your opt-in is, what you offer, what your freebie is. This would include a very clear tagline. Hey, Bexy. This would include if you subscribe to my list, you will get a free PDF with all the website tricks that I've talked in my talks about. I just winged it here. It has to be super, super clear. You also need to make sure it's really easy to consume. It's not some complicated kind of way to actually get to the product or to the thing that you give them. And if it's something that is that requires action, then make sure it's really easy actionable. Everything needs to be clear and simple. We don't want to complicate things for our clients. We want to remove obstacles. Yeah? Then after you've done that, really important is that you create a thank you page. So the process of this is, the page comes, please subscribe. What you will get in return for that is this beautiful thing that I made. Love it so much. It's especially made for you. Here you go. Then they subscribe and go, yes, I want this, I love this so much. They subscribe, they get immediately into the email box. Bing! Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're on my list. I will care for you, and you will hear from me every Tuesday at 2:00. So then you need to be super precise of what you're going to do, because no one wants random shit in their email box. You need to really be consistent in the communication. So you have the opt-in, you give them your thing, they get the thank you page. Very, very important. And then after this thank you page, you need to, in advance, understand how you basically have a follow-up sequence. My follow-up sequence is, for example, at the moment, with this project, because it's very last minute and overnight. I'm already working on a beautiful opt-in offer for you guys. But at the moment, my offer is for subscribing, that you get a reminder email. And also from next week on, for example, you will get an email, you will get a YouTube link, because we won't be online on Instagram anymore. We will go online on YouTube, because I want us to be able to chat, and I want more people to join us, because, as I said, we have this beautiful newspaper feature, and not everyone wants to come to Instagram. So I will be live on my website, and my opt-in offer is you will never miss a session, and in the future, you will also get the YouTube link on the day, so you can join the conversation. And also, I will create a PDF with a lot of information for you. Working things out still before I can offer the whole thing, but that's something I'm aiming for. And this is just what I will do completely for free, just to have you on my list. So, because for me, it's very, very important that I can stay directly in touch with you. For example, it's super difficult on Instagram. Instagram has a reach of what, 4%? You know, the people that I really want to serve with this, the people that I really could benefit from showing up for this, I can actually not reach them unless I type to every single person from the 1,000 people that I follow a personal message. That's not going to do the job. So for me, it is super important that my opt-in offer is fun and actually makes sense, and it's not something secretly leading to selling them a product. I mean, I have nothing to sell at the moment anyway. So that doesn't is an option at all. And then, so there's a couple of don'ts. Don't forget to follow up and to nurture this relationship. Never forget that, because there's nothing more sad when you're super creative with your opt-in offer. You're like, thank you so much, and then there's nothing, or like a random kind of blurb here and there. You wanna earn their trust. It's like if someone opened the door to your house, you know, it's not once they're in, it doesn't matter anymore. Of course, once you have someone over for the first time, you want to be at service for them. You know, you offer them maybe a glass of water, maybe you prepared some nice food, you made sure everything is clean. You keep building trust, and you keep making sure that they feel comfortable and that you have consistency in what you do. And usually you don't do that the first time they come along. Whenever you have this guest coming over, you offer them a glass of water, and you maybe cook something nice. It can be something different, but it is a constant stream of, I care for you. I really genuinely care for you, and I'm here to serve you. Not as a servant, of course, but we come from a place of service. So how can we make that work for us? For us crazy performers, or for us crazy stage managers, or photographers, or actors, or musicians, or burlesque performers? Well, there are many, many ways. Luckily, you are very, very creative. A couple of examples that came to my head. Hey, Carol. Nice to see you here. I'm a really big fan of Carol. He's an incredible juggler, I would say, but also so much more. Just finished a season at Crazy Horse. Incredible. So a couple of opt-in offers could be for a circus performer. For example, I know that a lot of agents, or a lot of, even if it's just shows, or anyone that wants to book you for their show, event, whatever it is. They often can see what you do on stage, but they're dying to know if you're a good person. So they have to ask around. Have you heard of this person? Is it good to work with them? What are their, did someone say something bad about them? And you could lose this job in a blink if someone says something bad about you. So wouldn't it be nice if your opt-in on your website, your freebie that you will give your client in exchange for their email and name would be to create a little video. So it's like, just subscribe. I'm going to send you a really personal video so you can get to know me a little bit more. I've covered a couple of questions that I usually get asked, and I'm going to be out of makeup, so you're going to see who I am. I just winged this. This could be something that I thought my customer agents maybe want to see that. They maybe want to see, this is Ulrike, and not this is the foot juggler that looks like Marlene Dietrich. We know what that is. We want to buy that, but we want to buy the person coming with this. Then I thought there are a lot of burlesque performers that have websites where you guys sell your service, like you can see your videos, they can book you, but also in the burlesque world, it's very common, and it's also growing in other companies, of course, to have merchandise. And a great opt-in offer could be if someone goes over to your shop, for example, you can offer free shipping. An opt-in could pop up. If you subscribe to my list, then for the next order, you have free shipping, or you get an extra signed print, or whatever it is that you offer. Really, the limitation is your creativity here. It could be an online class, an online tutorial, or the most important thing here is to really know your ideal customer. Who is the ideal person coming to your website? And then you will be able to step in their shoes and to understand, this is what frustrates me. This is my struggle. This is difficult. So then you'll be able to help them solve this problem. Does this make sense to everyone? I hope so. It's very techie today, but super important. And the moment you allow yourself to try this, to just add a little opt-in to your website, you're going to see it's really fun. And I have a list of, thanks. Yeah, it makes sense. Great. Don't look at my website now at the moment because I'm remaking everything, including opt-in offers. My first opt-in offer was actually a video. My second opt-in offer was, one opt-in offer was a PDF I made with all my tech requirements, my press copy, a couple of high resolution pictures. This is what they would get automatically if they would subscribe to my website. But I realized it was not so ideal, this specific one, because not everyone was an agent for my website. So you have to understand who is the person coming to your website. Cool. You might go now, okay, I don't even know how to make a website, or my website is so crappy, I don't know what that is. One thing I want to tell you, and we said this over the last episodes as well, it is your attitude about technology that matters most, not your aptitude. It's your attitude about technology and not your aptitude that matters most. I've not made this sentence, but it really allowed me to go step by step and learn these things. So maybe some of you already have a website. Maybe you are on Wix. Maybe you're on WordPress.org, very important. Maybe because it's self-hosted, so you have control over your content. Maybe it is your website Squarespace, or there's a new one, Kalim or something like that. Wherever it is, just put the website that you're already using or the website that you are planning to use in the future. If you have not a website made yet, no problem. Just have a look if your website creator offers this. They all do. It can be under, sometimes it's called a lightbox, or an opt-in, or lead magnets is another word for it, but usually it should be Lightbox or opt-in. And all that you do is basically this, it's super easy. Usually it's a drag and drop. You can already choose a design that they made. And just every website, like do-it-yourself website, they explain you how to do it. So all you need to do is take a little bit of time, not to immediately make it. Hi, Vital. Not to immediately make it. Just read it. Do the smallest possible step. I know tech things can be really overwhelming, especially if it's something like this. But don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Really take your time, read about it, and then maybe do a little bit of the creative part first. Like write down what is it that you want to offer, and come up with not only with one, but come up with like 10 ideas that you think you could make, and then go back and then just try it. Go in the work modus of your website and try it out. Or if you're in a position that someone else is actually making your website, because we know there's only two options. You either do it yourself or you pay someone. If you have someone make this website for you, then you can get in touch with them and go like, hey, I heard this amazing new thing, how I can serve my clients even better. I want to do this. Can you tell me more about the opt-in options that we have with the website that I bought? Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this. And the question I have for you today, so if you have a pen and paper, I want you to write down 10 opt-in offers that you could do for your ideal customer on your website. You don't have to comment that here. That's just for yourself. Maybe this afternoon. It shouldn't take super, super long. And it's usually something that you already know, that you already have, and that you don't have the chance usually to get to your client, to get to your super, super amazing customer, to your ideal customer avatar. Okay? I think that's it with the information for today that I'm gonna put on you. Of course, I hold the question in your heart, how can you make that work for you? I am very sure if we, as artists, remove the resistance of, I'm not a tech person, I'm an artist, or I don't do business, including, I don't know what an opt-in offer is, this probably is nothing for me. If you allow yourself, just pretend for 2 weeks, pretend for a day, I'm a tech person, and just do it. You're gonna see it's just another way. It's just another thing to learn. You learn so many things in your profession. You learn incredible things. You can juggle, you can handstand, you can tumble, you can sing, you can play instrument. There's so many things you can do. This is just one small thing to learn. And it's one small thing that will help you bring the thing that you made, this thing that you're so proud of, that you hold so close and you want everyone to see, and that the world actually needs to see, because only you can make this. There's no other one like you. And if there is a tool that allows you to connect with people better, and another way of building trust, then I don't think there's an excuse for not even trying it. If you see it's not working for you, leave it. But I want you to at least give it a try. That's my challenge for you. That's it for today. For whoever just joined us in the middle of this and thinks, who is this person talking complete tech things when her entire Instagram looks like Marlene Dietrich? Well, this is Let Me Educate You, a beautiful project born in a crisis to connect our hearts with our arts and to help us moving while we sit at home going crazy. Hi, Nora. My name is Ulrika, and I'm a professional circus and cabaret performer, Marlene Dietrich tribute artist, producer and director, and a business passionate. And I'm here to share everything with you that I know. This is what you just stumbled into. Quick news sharing for the people that just joined. So our little project here had some ripple effects all over the world. A lot of people joined. There is more than 20 people on my newsletter list. So basically, most of you guys are on this list, and you will get a reminder when the next talk is on. But Theater Art Live has interviewed me about our project, about what you guys do, and how amazing it is that you guys all connect through this channel here. And you know what the good thing is? They only can feature us because I have a website. Do you understand this? I can reach only so many people because I have a website. And that's why it's so important that you also have one, and that you dedicate time and effort to create a beautiful website. So yeah, there's this interview. So I think hopefully in the end of this month, there's going to be an article about our little project. For now, little project, because I already have a feeling it's going to be much bigger. At least I have big plans with you guys. And I think let's take this industry by storm. When we all come back out of our houses, I want us to have a tool set and a toolkit full of amazing skills and mindsets and knowledge to approach things in a different and more, in a way where you have more control of what's happening to you. Okay, I think that's, before I finish this, I'm going to read you one little session, one page out of one of the most important books I think a performer should read, The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. And the one that I'm going to read today is called A Professional Acts in the Face of Fear. The amateur believes he must first overcome his fear. Then he can do his work. The professional knows that fear can never be overcome. He knows there is no such thing as a fearless warrior or a dread-free artist. What Henry Fonda does after puking into the toilet in his dressing room is to clean up and march out on stage. He's still terrified, but he forces himself forward in spite of his terror. He knows that once he gets out into the action, his fear will recede and he'll be okay. So I want you, even if you're scared, to step into the field of business and into the field of tech. Once you're in, you're going to be okay. I promise you. Take one step at a time. I totally know you can do this. 100,000%. You're so much more than what you think you are. I mean, if you're one of my closest friends, you know that I'm an aggressive believer. But I truly do. So, yeah, I've told you what this was. I gave you a little challenge. The thing that I want to say before we finish is it is really important, and I told you list building is important for this purpose here, especially probably already from next week. I'm going to be not online on Instagram anymore, but I will be online over on my website. I figured out a way how I can go, yes, Emma puts little feet, one step at a time. So I will go online on YouTube via my website. And you guys, if you are on my email list, you will get that link to this live stream. You will be able to have, to be in the live chat so we can actually talk. This is how I want this to be in the future. So that's what I'm going to do slowly. I'm going to transfer this from a narrowed audience and take whoever wants to come. You're free to join me. How you do that is you subscribe, then I have your email and I will send you the link to the calls. I don't know if it's going to be from next week or from the week after. I'm going to work with the time that I have. But come over to my email. There's an easy subscribe button. What you will find also on my website is this beautiful thing called Ko-fi. It's a way, if you like today and if you like this project and you want to support it, there is no pressure. You can do that by buying me a coffee or buying this project a coffee. And all the donations, already the ones that I got, will serve this project. So I can buy features like a comment section which I would love a comment section on my website, but it's a paid feature that I cannot afford just yet. But that's something I'm aiming for. So I will use this money and build a way for us to communicate better and to exchange and to stay in touch. That's the way you can do it. So there is a little link on my website. It says donate a coffee, and you can do that, but no pressure. And thank you already for everyone that supported me in this way, and also for everyone that supported me in showing up here and showing up for yourself from the bottom of my heart. I think that's it for today. Oh, no, one more thing. So, because we have this interview and we have this article coming out, I want our website to be the best it can be. I want when the people that only then will hear about our little community, that they just want to be a part of it. So we become even more connected to more people. So I want this website to have comments from you guys, from like how you experience this. Basically, if you go now on the website, there is like a slideshow of different testimonials or what people sent me, the messages that really touched me and that I thought I wanted to share with more people. There's also one from the Seven Fingers, which really were supportive of us, which is, I was so happy to hear. Then a lot of performing moms at the moment, like anything really. So if you want to be part of this website before the world sees us, this is your chance. Again, send me an email through my website, please, and let me know, first of all, what was your favorite part of this session? Oops. Sorry, my battery is almost empty. First, send me something. What was your favorite part of any session? What was your favorite moment? Second, if and in what way does this project help you as an artist? You saying this will help other people to benefit from this, okay? If and in what way does this project help you as an artist? Then third, any feedback you want to give, anything you want to share, just jot it into that email. And then also let me know if I'm allowed to use your name or if you want to stay anonymous. Anonymous? Love English. So easy for me. So let me know. And this will really, I would love to, I want not only everyone to hear my voice all the time and get bored, but I want them to hear from you and to also give you a little space on this website. Because I really truly feel it's not me. I feel I think in my head, I always imagine we are sitting in a big circle and just having a chat. That's how it feels for me. So I guess that's it from today. I can't wait. So this is now happening only Tuesdays, 2 p.m. London time, because I work the rest of the week. Until then, stay safe, reach out to the people that you love, take care of each other, do what you can, and what you can't do, just leave it. Be kind to yourself, do one step at a time, and I can't wait to see you next week. You're going to hear exactly how next week is going to go if you sign up to my email list. Much love your way. Oh, I'm going to miss you so much. See you everyone next week. I didn't even ask you questions. Who wants questions? I have 15 minutes. 15 minutes. This was the biggest goodbye, and then we have 15 minutes for questions. Ask me anything. Go. You're welcome, Lucy. My pleasure. Emma does this. Yay, hands up. Who has a question? Shake just joined us. We just finished our session, but that's no problem. Ask me anything. This doesn't have to be related to opt-in offers. This can be anything. because we have 14 more minutes. And I want to use the most of this time, because then it's going to be another week until we can talk again. The website link, by the way, is going to be in my, probably when the video's up, it's going to be there in my profile, and you can just click on it. There is a good mobile version available as well. Looks like no one has a question. This means I might have killed you all with my information overwhelm. It's what happens sometimes. Oh yeah, a couple of people tried to order the book I read from. Bexy asks, do you think if I added a workshop section on my website that would make it less professional in aerial circus terms? No, I don't think it's a problem. What I might recommend is, though, to just make a second website. That could be an option if you feel it's cross-targeting. But I know that you do quite a lot of teaching, so I think in your case it could be actually worth making a super simple second web page. But you don't have to. If you make your navigation very clear on your website, it could be, even if when you enter the page, it could be, you can have an opt-in that comes down and they can choose teaching or performing, and then they can choose, and then it sends them to one website or to the other website, and they don't have to be bothered with the other one or this one. Okay? Going over my notes, Corey. No, that's a really good question, Bexy. Be specific. Specific questions are the best questions, because I can give very specific answers. Yeah, so you have two options. I have different websites for my things, but that's just because I couldn't figure out my navigation to an extent that I felt was super clean and super simple. Because that's actually just shows that your ideal customers are different for the two things. Yeah. Kisses back to you, Bexy. Anyone else has a question? We have 12 more minutes. Because that's the thing, we all are so much more than our act or than our product or than our thing that we do. And often we don't even offer it because it could be too confusing, or it could be overwhelming just even thinking to have two websites. It's not that big of a deal. It's just making it. Miss Cherry on Fire joined us. Hi. Most amazing stage manager in the world. Also Anna, of course. And burlesque performer. We just finished, but you can re-watch this on my website. Anyone else has a specific question? Also, does anyone have the craziest muscle pain from not moving? Ugh. Ronja, do you have a question? Bexy, because I couldn't figure out a way, actually, of putting Marlene, all my Marlene work and all the different things I do as Marlene on my foot juggling page. I eventually just decided to make two different pages, and then my sales and how much I sold from both really increased, because I just took away the complications. If you feel this could be complicated, you're most likely right. Okay, no problem. Anyone else wants to share something? Did anyone have a big aha moment today? Something that you learned today? My aha moment, because of course, I sit in the morning and read through everything, what I can tell you guys. And I found myself really guilty of not doing this. I've done it in the beginning of my career. But I've just stopped, because it's not so common yet. But let's start the revolution of opt-ins and share so much things for free. When I like things, I sing it. Maybe I should do that in my opt-in, so people get to know me a little bit better when they work with me. I'm aggressively positive. Okay. Any aha moments today? Otherwise, listen, we can finish 10 minutes early. No problems. Okay. Then that's it. I'm gonna do my second goodbye to you and hope that you stay connected to your arts and show up for yourself. And the people around you. I can't wait to be back because this world has no show, no shows, no performance is happening today. Nothing, nada. And I want us to come back because what a sad world this is without us sharing our beautiful art. Let's do it with a bang when this is over. Much love to you guys. Have a good rest of the day, and I see you next week, Tuesday, 2 p.m. Bye bye.